Tonight, justice and destiny collide on the Crokinole board. On the pink side of the board, Al, a former spelling bee champion turned inmate, facing trial for the murder of Ian. They say only one thing more dangerous than Al's temper is his finger flick. On the orange side, Stan, the undefeated 2023 champion, world traveler, chosen vessel of the Sisters of Imlay. A man who once stood in the shadows now flicks under the light of Imlay. One fights to rewrite his fate, the other to fulfill it. This is Crokinole, Al versus Stan. Hello and welcome. Let's go down and hear from the players. The biggest lopsided in votes we have seen in a long time. Cyrus with 4 votes. Jabba, Kiwi, Chris, and Christine. The rest of you called it right with Maddox. Welcome to the channel, Hito. Joined by Blackie, Pasta, Maggie, Come to the Table, Andre, Nordlock, Tiger Jedi, Joey, Stefan, Robert, Daniel, walking down the line, All Miniatures, Zero, Raina, Twig, Seb, SG, Ginger, Bob, Nat, Billy, Brooks, and Beer Money. Who do you think will win this week? Another easy call? Stan versus Al. Prop bets this week. We have a little fun one for you, not to make it easy, but both players, 10 takeouts. Al over if you think Al gets 10 takeouts or under. Stan over if you think Stan gets 10 takeouts or under. Do you have your bets in? I sure hope so. Grab your snacks, settle in, because Al versus Stan starts right now. And away we go. Al starting off with an open 20 hit early and makes it a 6:45 game. I still don't quite understand what Stan's wearing, but whatever. That's not for me to judge. I'm just here to commentate and just say Stan looks ridiculous. Stan open 20 miss. Al unable to get the takeout and leaves the piece on the board. And Stan is going to make him pay for that. Ooh, and Al finds out that the side of the board is a little bit not waxed. That puck came to a complete stop. 20 to 15 right now. 15 on the board showing for Stan. So any opportunity here, take a disc. First peel of the game, 10th of the season for Al. I'm not sure if you want to peel there. But I do think that disc is going to be very hard to remove from Stan's perspective, or from Al's perspective, as Stan gets an open 20 made, 23-43. Yep, exactly. That disc is going to be very difficult to remove. And if Stan can continue to hit open 20s just like that, he should run away with this game pretty easily. 50 to 20 already, set 1. Al does get the peel. He needed that. 24-44, 5-45. And that put the game to bed. 5-56. Open 20, 6-45. Doesn't really matter for Al. Yep, and that miss just ended it. Stan does not even need to shoot. And he won't. Double no shot to end the game is so disrespectful. I love it. Open 20 chance here. Nobody in this league knows how to leapfrog, and so I wish people would stop leapfrogging. You just can't do it. As Stan wins set number 1, 60 to 45. Those 3 20s absolutely did it for him. And that's all he needed. And Al just couldn't find it. Stan gets the full 2 points. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie. We are playing to 5. 0 to 2 for Stan. As we start set number 2 with an open 20 miss. Al not looking real happy there. Good takeout, almost gets the rebound 20. That would have been awesome. But he set up Stan for a rebound 20 here. And gets it. 3rd rebound 20 of the season for Stan, as just barely taps it and slides it back in for the perfect 20. Nice little rebound 20. It's all you needed. Just tap it and you're in. Open 20 chance here. 606. Does keep it above 600. Only one of 3 players sitting above 600. Billy, Maddox, and Al are the only ones sitting above 600 right now. And Billy's at 606 and Maddox is 788. As Al has a good opportunity here and sends it right into that shadow realm. It's hard to tell if that's whose disc that is. 25 to 30 as we start getting some takeouts. And that's exactly what's going on. So if you have takeouts for either over, here we go. You don't want to be the one to get a peel at this situation right now. Good shot there. 4th takeout of the game, 30th of the season. So after months of delays, surprise witnesses, and even the Crokinole board being used to demonstrate trajectory of impact for the murder of Ian, the trial of Al is finally coming to an end. But one of the big news stories out of the trial was a security tape was found of another man entering the locker room right before Ian collapsed. And he had a tattoo of the defunct Crokinole Club out of Ohio. The footage is grainy, the face is obscure, but the implications could be massive. However, the prosecution isn't backing down, claiming the footage is inconclusive, it's AI, and Al has a violent history. So we will have to see. A verdict is expected this month. 30 to 20 is your final for set number 2. Al takes it. 120, 110 is all he needed. Very low scoring set 2, but it is now 2 to 2 going into set number 3, and we are playing 2-5. So that means we automatically get a set 4 today. As we get here ready to start set number 3. And Al starts it with a big open 20 made. 22 of 35 for 629. Setting pretty in second place there. As Stan misses 532. Good takeout there from Al. 7th takeout of the game, 33rd of the season. As we get an unusual peel from Stan, 14th peel of the season for Stan. Coming into today, Stan is the leader of peels. And he's just expanding that lead. Billy's at 9, which is ridiculous. As Al hits an open 20 and Stan misses his. Another takeout for Al, 8 of 34 now. As Stan gets a takeout back and he's 7 of 30. So if you're fighting overs, both are looking pretty good coming into set 3, and you know there's going to be a set 4. Open 20, you gotta stop with the leapfrogs. Nobody can leapfrog. I don't know why people try. I mean, I don't get how 7 of the players cannot do it. Oh, we're gonna try leapfrog again. Oh, he missed, surprise. Not surprising at all. 25 of 50, 50% Stan open 20s. Good little peel there. Still, is Stan gonna leapfrog this again? Yeah, of course he is. Yeah, and he missed again. Go figure. Not much Al can do, though. I think he's gonna lose this one here as he gets a double takeout. His first double takeout of the season. Absolute power behind it, and both of those discs go flying. And I think that just won him the round. 20, 40, nothing Stan can do. Al wins set number 3 as Stan is going to leapfrog again. And he misses again. Stan. Is that 3 leapfrogs in a row and all 3 failed? As Al is pumped. 40 to 25 is your final for set number 3. Some low scoring games here, but Al is finding a way to win these, and it is now 4-2. Al needs a win or a tie, and that will do it. Stan absolutely needs to win this right out. As we get an open 20 hit. Finally. First open 20 since set 1 that Stan has made. And Al sends it right back. Oh, Stan hits that just a little too hard. Good rebound opportunity. No, not quite. Okay, so now we're gonna get a couple takeouts here. Another takeout. Doing all right. I did get a letter from the first sister explaining Stan a little bit from the Sisters of Imlay. It reads, "You were not chosen to win, Stanley. You were chosen to open. Play true, play without fear, and if the eyes blink, do not blink back. The first sister." So, I have no idea what that means. I think it's mumbo jumbo craziness, and I think Stan is in deep trouble as Stan gets his 10th takeout of the game, 33rd of the season. Both overs hit for Al and Stan today, so way to go for that. And if you have any clue what the sisters mean, keep it to yourself. I don't want to be any part of that. 40-45, Al does have the hammer, meaning this will be a very difficult, even on the board is going to hurt. 45-50, final shot for Stan. Okay, both are cleared. We got a 10 and a 5 on the board. He's gonna try to clear the 10 and leaves a 10. 50-50 is your final for set number 4. Both have a 10 and 2 20s. So set 4 goes to a tie, 1-1. 5-3 is your final. Al wins it. Proposition bets. If you bet over on either, you nailed both of them. Congratulations. Let's take a look at the shot of the game. Clearly, this is what completely did it for set number 3. Absolute power of the double takeout. Made it so Al absolutely just unequivocally took set 3. And that set it up completely. Let's go down and hear from the players. As always, I appreciate everyone who supports me on Patreon. This week, we're still kind of going over some player profiles and talking about that. Thank you as always for watching, and we will see you next week for Billy versus D-Day. See you soon.